we're processing the leafy things that I picked a few days ago. So here we have the birch leaf, which is a mild pain relief. Also the bark you can use in the tea, and you can dry that and then use in tea, and it's a mild pain relief, but it makes me feel very cheerful. I don't know, I really like to drink it in the morning, wake me up. I like really that kind of energy that comes from it. And here we have the bramble leaf, which has a lot of vitamin C. And as you see, it's all been dried really well. It's nice and crispy. And then I like to store it as a powder, because that saves you space. So this is the ones that I collected, and I dried them in the mushroom lab. And I crumbled them up really fine, almost like a powder. And then a lot will fit in a jar. But if you want, of course, you can also just put it in a jar like this, just chunk it in. Those ones haven't dried as well as that one, and I'll show you. Because what you do is you just start mulching it like this. And if you just keep doing that, and you see those ones just don't want to crumble just as fine as the one in the bag over there. And that's just a sign that they're not entirely dry yet. And if you then would pack them in a plastic pot like this one, they might go moldy. So you could crush them up like this and then put them in a paper bag like that. But don't put them in a plastic bag yet. Pretty logical, no? The moisture has to go out entirely. Yeah, I can feel that there's still a bit of moisture in them. They still feel a bit green. If they're dry, they're like absolutely dusty, stuffy dry. Right, so they won't go crumbly as much yet as this one here. So they have to dry a little bit more. And then so this is very soft. The bramble leaves are really, really soft. They don't even make a noise, you know. And then over on this side, and for this one we need the glove, because this is nettles. And they've also been drying in a different place again. And as you can see, they also can be very, very powdery at the end, but they even stick together a little bit when you squeeze them, which is a sign again that there's still moisture in them. So they still need to dry a little bit longer, or maybe on a warmer spot, or just slowly it'll get there, and then it becomes even more powdery and crumbly, and you can store lots in one jar. But again, if you want to, you could also put this in a paper bag and just store it in a dry, cool area, and then it'll also keep a long time. And then here at Koi we make like tea combinations with them. So we have 4 different kind of teas, and then this maybe it's not so clear, but we have 4 different kind of teas. And there's calendula in most of them, just to make some color. And then they just have all different kind of essences of what they're for unwind, or for your menstrual pain. But many herbs are in all of the teas, and it's just trying to say that most herbs are good for everything. They are. It doesn't really matter. Some are better for some things a little bit more, but herbs are just good for everything.